And it's a video. I don't know if it's the same one. Let's see here. Nope, it's different. Let's listen. Oh, 2 minutes and 3 seconds. This is who Dickie Arbiter is. We all know what he's getting at when he says something like this. He isn't innocent in the hate campaign against Meghan Markle. They love to talk about the Commonwealth, but at the end of the day, they are just a bunch of xenophobic bigots. Given who Diana was dating before she died, I don't think she will agree with Dickie. Alright, so let's go into that and then I'll come back out. So this could be bigger. Alright. Quote, Diana was very careful about her boys. She protected them. Yes, that's a fact. I agree with that part. Okay? As I read this, I'm thinking of that picture. I think I have it. Where Princess Diana was skiing with the kids. And then I think before that, they made their time to talk with the paparazzi or whatever. And then after that, she wanted the privacy. And she walked toward the camera to say, stop. That's enough. Let the kids be kids. This kind of thing. Alright, so yes, Princess Diana protect her boys. Had Princess Diana been alive, Prince Harry would never married Meghan Markle, says Royal Dick. Nah. Please let her rest in peace. Don't talk for her. Okay, the same way as the other brother was saying, oh, if my mother, if his mother was alive, about the homeless, she'll be very heartbreaking or something. Meanwhile, you're alive. You're not doing anything. Okay. And then just let her rest in peace. Her son knows his mother better than you. All right, you don't know. Don't speak for her. All right, so let's listen. I think Diana would have put a question mark over it. Nah. Harry already said that. Was it thick and thins or something like that? How good of a friend they would have been?
What does it mean to you, Meghan, to have those stones on your finger that once belonged to Princess Diana?
I think everything about Harry's thoughtfulness is, and the inclusion of that, and obviously not being able to meet his mom, it's so important to me to know that she's a part of this with us, and I think in being able to meet his aunts and also to be like Julia and just different people who are so important to his mom, I'm able to in some way know a part of her through them and of course through him, and it's incredibly special. And you know, to be able to have this, which sort of links where you come from, and Botswana, which is important to us, and it's perfect.
What do you think your mother would have thought of Meghan or said about Meghan?
Oh, they'd be thick as thieves, without question. I think she would be over the moon, jumping up and down, you know, so excited for me. But then, as I said, would have probably been best friends with Meghan. So no, it is days like today when I really miss having her around and miss being able to share the happy news. But you know, with the ring and with everything else that's going on, I'm sure she's
with us.
I'm sure she's with us. Yeah, you know, jumping up and down somewhere else.
Oh, let's listen.
Diana would well have put a question mark over it. Harry wouldn't be in the situation he is today if Diana was alive. I'm going to stick my neck out here, and I doubt Harry would have married Meghan.
What?
Oh, really? Why do you think that?
Diana was.
But that's Charles who's alive, and Harry's still marrying her. And then that huge wedding we just saw of Harry and Meghan, they didn't want it, but the institution wanted them to have it. So why did they have that? Why couldn't they say no to them? Instead of going on the bashing and doing all those espionage, some kind of a Stone Age kind of espionage kind of thing. Why didn't they say no to him? He still marry her. So what's wrong with Charles? Can he say something? And remember, Charles walked Meghan down the aisle? After they tried to divide the family, Meghan and her side of the family. Oh my goodness. Although it's part of their fault too for accepting that. But let's continue.
Very careful about her boys. They were her boys. She protected them.
Okay.
And she would have protected them against anybody she felt wasn't the right person.
What?
Harry has had a number of girlfriends. Chelsea Davy, that went on for quite a few years.
Okay. Did Harry ask her to marry him? No. Because Harry knew she would not be able to handle. Harry explained all of this. So Princess Diana would have choose a woman for Harry? Is that what he's saying here? Harry doesn't have a choice? Oh my goodness. Princess Diana already told the boys is that once they find someone they love, is cherish her and protect her. This is exactly what Harry's doing. So shut the hell up. But why does all people live so, those hateful, bigot people live for so long? Why? And then the young ones are dying so young. Oh my goodness. God, you need to get to work. Get these people out of, oh my God.
She backed out. She didn't want to be part of the Goldfish Bowl.
Who can blame her?
Rest of the bonus, and she was also studying to be a lawyer, and she wanted to continue those without having the media breathing down her neck.
But Harry explained that on the Netflix. This is why the Netflix was necessary. Because they keep on intruding and then she couldn't cope with it. And thank God Harry saw that before he asked her anything. So this is why Harry didn't ask her. I think he's saying things that William have done, because I think William had asked many other women to marry him. They said no. So he settled with what he had now, which is missing. So what the hell is going on here with this guy? He's talking things that William have done. My God.
Cressida Bonus wanted to pursue an acting career, and she did pursue that acting career. Again, another person who didn't want to be in the Goldfish Bowl.
But did Harry ask her? No. Oh my
And
God.
Harry was at a loose end. He saw his
Oh my
brother
God.
happy. He was with children. He was happy with children. He wanted something of the same. And my own personal opinion is I thought he rushed into the marriage.
Oh
And
my
you think
God.
Diana might have...
Because he saw what he wanted. Once he found what he wanted, he didn't want to waste the woman's time. He didn't want to waste her time. He finds the person that he likes and he asks her. Remember how Nacho said on the Netflix how Harry's eyes were so bright with loving that when he finds somebody that he was going to ask to marry, he told Nacho. What the hell is wrong with these people? People need to go watch the Netflix docuseries, okay? All of it. Because these people are saying completely opposite of what Harry himself, who's living his life, who's telling us. And then these guys are saying, talking for a dead woman. What? Oh my God. Lord, please, these people are baggage for you. Because Princess Diana did her best when she was alive. She did her best. When they realized they can't handle her, look what happened. And then now they're talking for her after she passed. What the hell is wrong with these people?
Been there to counsel him a
I
bit more.
think Diana would well have put a question mark over it. Harry wouldn't be in the situation he is today if Diana was alive. I mean, a lot of...
And like, where did I read that? I guess the person who retweeted that, saying, look who that Princess Diana was dating when she passed. It wasn't a white man. It was, I believe it was, what is it? Was it an Egyptian or something? Who is what's his name? Sodi Fayed or something? Is he Egyptian or Pakistan? No, the Pakistan was a doctor. No. Anyway, let's listen.
Of Harry's problems, he admitted it. He's got mental health issues. He's still not...
He went to get help for it. What is it? He's still what? He's still not over the fact that his mother was killed. I mean, who would accept such thing? But don't bring that up. He went and get help for where he needed it. Okay, let me move it back.
Was alive. I mean, a lot of Harry's problems, he admitted it. He's got mental health issues. He's still not over the fact that his mother was killed, and every so often he sees photographs of her and memories come rushing back. I think there comes a time when you really have to let go.
And I think Harry have said he's moved on. It's you people who keep on talking about him. You bringing his mother and speaking on behalf of his dead mother will trigger some stuff. Oh my God, these people are evil. What the hell is wrong with these people? And by the way, if you want to watch this without me interrupting, please go look for it on YouTube, because not only as I'm sharing this video, I cannot just let it play like that. Okay? So I'm commenting and commenting on the video, so it's okay. But if you want to listen to it without me interrupting, go look for it on YouTube or on whatever it is being shared.
Get on with your life, and it is very difficult. But coupled with that, he had two tours of duty in Afghanistan, and that creates post-traumatic stress disorder. So there's a bit of that as well, and the combination of the two is making it very difficult for him to heal. Maybe
But
he's
wait a
found-
second. Is he saying that right now, Harry who is happy, it's not Harry right now? This is a completely... What is he trying to say? Harry is not in his right mind to be living his life in the US with the family he created? What the hell is he trying to get into here? He went to Afghanistan, he did 2 tours, his mental health, he said he had, and he went and get help for it. So is he saying that Harry's living his life, it's not in the right state of mind, living his life with his wife and children? What the hell is wrong with these people?
And I have no regrets. It's incredibly sad, but I have no regrets at all, because now I'm in a place where I feel as though I should have been 4 years ago.
Oh my God, it's because Harry is not savage like them.
peace in California? I hope so.
But he's moved on. He's living his life. Oh my God.
I will always protect my family, and now I have a family to protect. So everything that she went through and what happened to her is incredibly raw every single day, and that's not me being paranoid. That's just me not wanting a repeat of the past.
Lord, please do something with these old people. All right, let me read some of these and then go to the retreat. All right, let me stop right here. All right. Sam Dickie Arbiter, who quit his job with the royal family because he was burnt out. All right, what did he say here? The Queen's press secretary quit as he was burnt out looking after Charles and Diana. Okay, I don't know about that. That was 2019. The Queen's former press secretary revealed how he was burnt out working for the royal family, spending most of his time running errands for Prince Charles and the late Princess Diana. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so let's move up. It's always opposite with the royal family. I know. That's what I was saying. It seems as if Harry's state of mind right now is not Harry at all. Meanwhile, Harry is speaking his truth. He said he's moving on. He's not looking for any apology from his father because they're not on the same page. Their state of mind are evil and he's moved on. Okay, it's always opposite with the royal family. It will have been KKK and her grifting family that will have been shut out, not hardworking and lovely Meghan. Okay, who is this one who thinks he could read people's mind, let alone Diana. Hey yo, where's Kate? If you can read minds, what's happening with William and Kate, do tell if you're that of an effing expert on the royals. Okay, what mother will stop a 35-year-old marrying his choice? Thank you. My goodness. Let's pause. Someone tell Dickie the deceiver he lied about seeing the Oprah interview before it was aired to shut the F up. His opinion about Harry's marriage is BS. He lied to Diana when she was alive with that. Alright, Camilla. That's right. If he was a press secretary, so he was lying, covering for Charles, so he knows what was happening.
The campaign was, in that point, was being successful. But it did surprise the people who were causing the grief. It did surprise them when I took myself out of the game. They hadn't expected that. And I'm a great believer that you should always confuse the enemy.
Who was the enemy?
Well, the enemy was my husband's department, because I always got more publicity. My work was discussed much more than him, and from that point of view, I understand it. But I was doing good things, and I wanted to do good things. I was never going to hurt anyone. I was never going to let anyone down.
But you really believe that it was out of jealousy that they wanted to undermine you?
I think it was out of fear, because here was a strong woman doing her bit, and where was she getting her strength from to continue?
Your husband. He says that your husband renewed his relationship with Mrs. Camilla Parker Bowles. Were you aware of that?
Yes, I was. But I wasn't in a position to do anything about it.
What evidence did you have that their relationship was continuing even though you were married?
A woman's instinct is a very good one.
Is that all?
Well, I obviously had knowledge of it.
From staff?
Well, from people who minded and cared about our marriage, yes.
What effect did that have on you?
Pretty devastating. Rampant bulimia, if you can have rampant bulimia, and just a feeling of being no good at anything and being useless and hopeless and failed in every direction.
Who was the enemy?
Well, the enemy was my husband's department, because I always got more publicity, well, from people who minded and cared about our marriage, yes. Well, from people who minded and cared about our marriage, yes.
I would like to thank Lord Dyson and his team for the report. It is welcome that the BBC accepts Lord Dyson's findings in full, which are extremely concerning. That BBC employees lied and used fake documents to obtain the interview with my mother, made lurid and false claims about the royal family, which played on her fears and fueled paranoia.
Well, from people who minded and cared about our marriage, yes. It was my husband's department.
Alright, Camilla, now he's doing that BS interview for £3.50 to help pay his bills he needs. Alright. He needs to shut the F up and leave Harry alone. That's for sure. Let's go back. Okay, meanwhile, oh my god, stop. Meanwhile, let's go bully Princess Kitty, gone missing, seeing as these two called, quote, racist royal reporters, aka royal a-hole, won't leave Harry's wife alone. You can't expect her to get any sympathy for Kitty. You're treating Harry's wife disrespectful. And then this is the thing here, and they want her to come. And then this is the nonsense that she was gonna receive. No one in the history of the human species has done more damage to our collective sense of reality than Rupert Murdoch, Prince Harry. Okay, more rubbish from Rupert Murdoch outlet. Instead of pretending to look into a crystal ball, you should be asking, where is Kate? This old man is not a mouthpiece of a dead woman. Thank you. Leave Prince Harry alone. And this is the thing here. Harry risked his life for that country, and this is what these people are doing. Okay, watch more. So it's somewhere on YouTube. So whoever then like me keep on pausing and talk and things like that, it's on YouTube. What did it call? It called Prince Harry and Meghan Markle would have never, I guess, marry something. Alright, I don't want to click on it and I don't want to share it here. Just the part that's on Twitter. And I didn't go back. Let me go back to the other one. Let me go back. Shit. Okay, I did say I wanted to read. I'm not gonna go over that. The person who retweeted, that's where we will see the squad's comment. That one. Alright, let me read some of the comments here. Arbiter is the human embodiment of the phrase, quote, there is no fool like an old fool. LOL. This Dickie Arbiter, let's see here. Okay, I read this already, where he quit. Prince Charles furious at former aide revealing secret of Diana's marriage and explosive book. Did he? This is news to me. The Queen ex-press secretary Dickie Arbiter is said to reveal secret about Charles' relationship with Diana and the breakdown of 2 other royal marriages. Prince Charles' anger as former press secretary to the Queen's releases book revealing secrets about the breakdown of his marriage to Diana. Very interesting. And then this fool is talking as if Princess Diana will not accept the marriage of Harry with Meghan. Meanwhile, the institution did a huge lavish thing and Charles walked Meghan down the aisle. So how come Charles then said what he needed to say to both of them? Don't get married, don't do this, don't do that. Okay, Dickie Arbiter worked at Buckingham Palace for 12 years as press secretary. Okay, Queen Elizabeth II angry about former press secretary's book, staff writer, the Columbus Dispatch. Queen Elizabeth II is reportedly enraged over allegation made by former palace press secretary Dickie Arbiter, whose new memoir on officer suggests that Princess Diana suffered mood swing and had a furious temper, among other things. Okay.
Prince Charles expected his butler to keep visits to Camilla a secret from the princess.
Paul just turned around to him and said, well, are you expecting me to lie for you, Your Royal Highness? And Prince Charles said, well, yes. Yes, I am. And went into this histrionics about being the King of England, the future King of England, the Prince of Wales, and you will lie, stamping his feet, and then through this book in Paul's direct.
And Prince Charles is one of the most demanding.
Charles likes, it was a particular dish he likes to eat when he goes out hunting, which is softly boiled eggs and Scotch whisky, waiting for him when he comes back. But of course they never know when he's coming back. So a good half an hour before he's due back, they start boiling up a batch of 20 eggs for 3 minutes exactly. And then if he hasn't arrived in those 3 minutes, they throw them away. Then they start another batch.
Charles furious over memoir for former Buckingham Palace aide, man was a friend. And this place, these people are not friends. Okay, let me read what's there, and then that's an ad. Okay, he's disgusting. He has no idea on what Diana would or wouldn't do. If Diana was still alive, we don't know what path William and Harry would have been on. We can say for certain William would have married Kate. It's all speculation on his part. Okay, just like there was in a video, I believe it was on PYTE, someone was saying something like that, and then I raised that question. And I know my community board on APTS Sussex, something like that. It's not about Diana, more so as if the path of Harry and Meghan would have crossed, something like that. And there was some very interesting conversation. Poppy Cat, Harry himself said his mother would have loved Meghan. Who knows Princess Diana better, this fame monger or her son? Okay, I'm confused. So Harry was supposed to marry the right girl, but not the girl he actually loved. These people are obsessed with Harry marrying the right girl, like Willie did. There's a laugh here. And why do they like to rewrite history? Harry left both those girls, then he found his soulmate. That's what I'm saying. He didn't even ask these people for hand of marriage. He was reading them to see if they'll be able. I think Harry was looking for someone for the rest of his life. He didn't want to go and what happened to his mother and things like that. Okay, and father, the separation. So he wanted to make sure he finds someone he loves, and he did. Oh my goodness. These people are freaking ridiculous. Next tweet.